And howdy do, I'm back again. I'm doing a second video for this beer. Or with this beer, you know, there's no telling what I may talk about. Stone, Imperial Russian Stout. Here's this year's version. Now, I did a first video without reading what their website says about it. Their website says, I had mentioned just huge chocolate, little coffee, some roasted malt. Their website also mentions black coffee, roastiness, and black currants. I don't know if I'm getting the currants, to be honest with you, but my palate may be worn. I'm getting some, actually, the first glass I had, I didn't have this in the fridge, but I had it in the garage, which was very cold. So it might have been a little colder than it needed to be, as it warmed a little bit, because what I noticed at first was huge chocolate going on. There was some coffee, there was some other things going on, but chocolate was the major player. And I've noticed as I've let this warm just a tad, some of those other flavors are coming out a little bit more. The chocolate is still the star at this point, to be honest with you. I'm getting huge dark chocolate notes still, but I am getting some anise, as their website says. Again, black currants, I don't know. There is some coffee, but not as big as many of this style. Again, for me, it's big chocolate. Oh, and you do taste some big roasted barley notes. What's amazing about this at 10%, 10.6% is how easy drinking it is. I mean, the viscosity is rather, you know, it's rather thick. And yet it is still so incredibly easy drinking. And that is what's amazing about this beer. That is, it was only $5.99, where many brewers are pricing their bomber-sized beers just way out of the stratosphere. Stone and Lagunitas is another one that still makes their beers quite affordable. This was only $5.99 for a 10.6% Imperial Stout. That is awesome, man. Yeah, baby, shake it up. Alrighty, so we'll cut this one short. I do have to recommend that this is a buy again for me because, well, for one, it is only $5.99, and I know some of you folks are paying a lot more for less of a beer. The flavors are big and they're intense. They're exactly what you want from this style. Well, for me anyway. They're exactly what I am looking for from a style like this. It is big, it is intense, it is in your face, and yet, even with all of that, it is still incredibly accessible, which makes a beer like this great. So I am Dr. Beer Whisperer. I'll be back. Maybe probably not till tomorrow, but who knows, man? You never know.